welcome back to my channel. I decided to make a Christmas cabin, and I recently just got the new expansion packs, the Snowy Escape, and I decided to build it on top of this peak here. It's obviously not a residential lot, so you do have to have the climbing skill and make it to the peak of the mountain. But you can place this in any lot that you want. So if you do want to make it a residential lot, you can place it wherever you want. But yeah, so this is the build so far. So I had a hard time deciding which doors and windows I wanted to use, and I got inspired by just Christmas, obviously, because this is a Christmas cabin. So I wanted to stick with the colors like red and white and green, and you'll see a lot of those colors in this build. For the exterior, I decided to go with a wood paneling because it kind of reminded me of a gingerbread house, and that's pretty Christmassy in my opinion. I really liked what I did here with the porch. I really like big porches, especially if you have a nice view to look at, and up on top of a mountain is obviously a beautiful view. So I really wanted to showcase that view with a big porch, and later you'll see that I put a couple rocking chairs, and it's just really cute and cozy, and I just wanted it to be warm and inviting. I'll be honest, I'm not the best with columns or anything. I have a hard time with them. I can never get them to do what I want to do, but I keep trying anyways. I've found that building in The Sims 4 is a lot of try, find out that doesn't work, and try and find a way to make it work. And so yeah, that's my experience with building in The Sims 4, is just a lot of trial and error and finding, oh, I can't do that, so let's see if I can do this. Now I'm starting on the inside. I always tend to start with the kitchen in my builds, and I completely changed the kitchen from what we're seeing right now. I did not realize when I placed those down that those were the island version of the counters. And so I end up changing them, trying to get them to work, and I end up changing the counters altogether. I made it a gallery kitchen, a little closed off. I originally wanted to do a big open floor plan, but then I got inspired to do a more closed in, cozier feel. For how small this kitchen is, it really seems like I struggled with it, and I really just tried my best. None of the curtains were fitting right because where that window is placed next to the fridge, and I then decide that window doesn't need a curtain because it's a beautiful view anyways. It's about this moment that I realized that I didn't really want these counters because they looked a little too new and clean compared to the fridge and stove. But I end up moving on to the living room. I'm one of those kind of builders. I bounce around a lot to try and keep my mind fresh, and I need to do this, so I'm gonna go over there and do this, and then I moved back to the previous room that I was in. So it's a lot of back and forth. So I do apologize if this video is just back and forth a lot. Been trying really hard to try and just stick to one room at a time, finish it, and then move on to the next room. And here I delete all of the counters, and I went with these base game ones because I thought they gave a much more like cozier cabin vibe, and I wanted the dark wood to really warm up that space, and I also wanted it to look small and kind of cramped and cluttered. I always have such a hard time going through like clutter items or decoration items because I get lost in just scrolling through and seeing what there is to use. And I think that's why I end up bouncing around a lot, because I scroll and I'm like, oh, I see that, I want to use that. And so I get distracted super easily. I really loved putting this big tree outside. I figured since it is like a Christmas cabin, it would be pretty fitting to have a big tree outside that, you know, they decorated and put decorations around. So playing with roofs is always fun, obviously. I have the hardest time with roofs. That's my least favorite part of doing a build, is figuring out the roofs. So like I tend to just like do really basic and then focus all of my energy on the inside. I don't show it in this video because I actually had to fix it after the fact. I did add a roof piece to that little bump out that I just created for the chair set. And then like when I was taking screenshots, I realized that the roof was clipping through the ceiling, and I honestly don't like doing roofs enough to try and fix that. Here I struggled really hard trying to find a rug that I liked. I really liked this green one at first because obviously I was going for a red and green theme, but none of the couches that I wanted to use looked right against that rug. Like the rug looked too, I don't know, new and nice. And then I set that chair down and it changed my entire idea. So it made the chairs colorful and went with a more muted, light colored rug. Again, getting lost in clutter items is like the bane of my existence. It takes so long to look through all these little items and decide like, oh, do I want this in my build? Do I want to place this thing down? Maybe I don't. And then you try and then you spend so long on one thing. I really liked the idea of packing in a lot of gifts around the Christmas tree because, I mean, Merry Christmas. It looks cozy and warm and inviting, and, you know, maybe your Sims family, I mean, this is only a 1-bedroom, but maybe like your Sims family came up here for like a little Christmas getaway, and you could easily add, you know, like beds somewhere, I guess. I mean, in real life, they could all just sleep on the floor in sleeping bags. Wouldn't sleeping bags in The Sims be super cute? Like, I know that we have like camping stuff, but like for kids sims to like have a sleepover event or something and like take a sleeping bag with you, that would be super cute. Now I want it. It probably exists and I just don't know. I know that we have like the cot bed and that's pretty similar. I wonder if there's a modder who like took the cot bed part and put it on the ground so it's like a sleeping bag. That'd be pretty cool. I really went crazy with all of the garland on the inside there. I wanted it to look like somebody like vomited Christmas all over this house. And I think I did a really good job showcasing how Christmassy this build can be. Yeah, I had a hard time with those signs. I don't know why, but I ended up liking just going with the two. I think those look really cute. And I really, really am so happy with the new update with the no shoes indoors. It's awesome. I absolutely love that they put that in the game. It's something that I wish that we would have had in the game a little sooner, but you know, whatever. We have it now, and now our Sims will take their shoes off when entering a home. So now I'm on into the not the bathroom, the bedroom, and I decided to keep on like this older home feeling. I had a lot of inspiration at first, you know, maybe I was creating Santa's house, and then I was just creating an old couple's home, and then it just became like a country. There's just a lot of different inspiration and like thoughts that went into this build. I put a tree there on the table, but I end up making it a little bit bigger and putting it on the floor in front of the window, because I thought it looked a little better to have like a little bigger Christmas tree in this room. I really love those rugs, but they just didn't fit, and I could not find the rug for the longest time to fit this room. So yeah, this is pretty much most of the build. A lot of the rest of it is just like little detail decorating, and I had lots of fun building this. It took me a couple of hours and it was super fun. Christmas is like one of my favorite holidays. I lie. It is my favorite holiday. Originally, I was supposed to work today, and I was super bummed out about that because, like, I've never worked on Christmas before, and I have a 7-year-old son, so, like, it really bummed me out to have to go to work today. So we got up super early. We did the whole Christmas thing this morning. I ate breakfast, and then I got ready for work. I get to work, and my boss asks me if I want the day off so that we could give one of our other employees some hours. She's, you know, a teenager, and she's always being put on backup, so she hasn't been getting a lot of hours. And so I was like, yes, I would love to go home and spend time with my family. So yes. So I'm so thankful for having a boss that appreciates me being the hard worker that I am, and also appreciates the fact that I have a family, and she thought about, you know, like me. You know, she could have given anybody the day off, but like most everybody that I work with aren't parents, or their kids are all grown up and don't live near them. So it was really nice to, it was so nice to be able to say yes to a day off for like the first time in a long time. Like I get my scheduled days off, but like to get a chance to not have to work because we have enough people to clean the hotel rooms, it's so rare. This bathroom I struggled with really, really hard, and I don't even like with how it turned out. It, in my opinion, is not the best looking bathroom. I didn't decorate it. I didn't do anything. It's pretty much just plain. It's got a shower, a toilet, a sink, a mirror, so you can, it's got the things that you need in a bathroom. There's nothing special about it. And I honestly think I took a little too long in this bathroom for it to not look better than it does. But at this point of the build, I think I was like an hour and 45 minutes in, and I was getting tired. There was a lot of Christmas stuff that I was looking at, and I spent a lot of time in the living room part of the house that by the time I got to the bathroom, I was just like, it's good enough. There you have it, my Christmas cabin. Enjoy the screenshots, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and just overall a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and see you guys next time. Bye!